And today we have the second overall pick. I'm going to go with Bijan Robinson here with the second overall pick. He caught fire towards the end of the year for the Falcons. I like him at 2. I'm going to do it. I'm going to pick Brock Bowers in the second round. Secure my tight end already. Let's go Josh Allen. Let's get an elite player at the quarterback position, running back, and tight end already. Let's pick Tracy. I think Tracy showed some upside last year and showed that he could be a really good player in this league. What's up, everyone? Welcome back to Catching a Vibe. We have another mock draft, and today we have the second overall pick in a 10-team expert head-to-head mock here. I'm excited to see how this team stacks up against the first overall pick, and at the end of the video, I'll let you know which team I liked better, the first pick or the second pick. All right. Someone picked Saquon Barkley with the first overall pick. I don't hate that, but I'm not going to pick Jamar Chase. I think he's most of the time the first overall pick. So I'm going to go with Bijan Robinson here with the second overall pick. He caught fire towards the end of the year for the Falcons. I like him at 2. Jahmyr Gibbs falling to the 7th pick. That's kind of crazy to me. I'm interested to see how the Lions offense looks without Ben Johnson. All right, I'm back on the clock here. Brock Bowers is staring right at me here. And I'm going to do it. I'm going to pick Brock Bowers in the second round. Secure my tight end already. Then third round is back on the clock. Do I want to go Drake London, Kyren Williams? Or do I reach for a receiver? Actually, let's go Josh Allen. Let's get an elite player at the quarterback position, running back, and tight end already. All right, guys, we're back on the clock here. We got some great options. We're going to go with Chase Brown or JSN. I want to secure JSN first. Got to get the receiver off the board. Well, Chase Brown's still there. Let's grab him up. So we got Josh Allen, Bijan Robinson, Chase Brown, JSN, and Brock Bowers with our first 5 picks of this mock draft. It's solid so far. I don't love it as much as the first overall pick, but let's see how it shapes up. Of course, Marvin Harrison would go right before he get back on the clock. Okay. Calvin Ridley, Jameson Williams, George Pickens, Rome Odunze, Jalen Waddle, Smitty. Call me crazy, but I think you go Jerry Jeudy here, just because he's the receiver 1 for his team. Then flex. Do we go Quinshawn or Smitty? Devontae Smith. Rome Odunze could have a breakout sophomore year. Man, this is where it gets tough. Let's go Smitty. Devontae Smith. Flex. He's always in that receiver 20 to 30 range. And you know the Eagles are going to try a repeat. And Smitty's a big part of that team. Maybe I should have went running back there. But Smitty's more proven than Quinshawn. So that's why I went with him there. All right, we're back on the clock. Did we take the chance on Travis Hunter here? Let's do it. Definitely want to get a running back here before it's too late. Let's get Tony Pollard. Had a really good year last year, first year in Tennessee. He's starting to look like the back we saw in Dallas those couple years. Very explosive. And the Titans' offense should be better with Cam Ward at quarterback. Tyrone Tracy, Jacoby Myers, Cam Scotterbo. I truly don't like any of these picks here. Jacoby Myers is so reliable. Let's pick Jacoby Myers. All right, we're back on the clock. We could go Michael Pittman. Let's pick Tracy, you know. I don't think Cam Scotterbo is going to beat him out, or if anything, it's going to be a 50-50 split between the two. I think Tracy showed some upside last year and showed that he could be a really good player in this league. You know, I don't think Cam Scotterbo is going to beat him out, or if anything, it's going to be a 50-50 split between the two. I think Tracy showed some upside last year and showed that he could be a really good player in this league. Finally, we get Jaydon Blue. This is a rookie I'm high on just because of how weak the Cowboys running backs are. All right. Let's get a backup quarterback here. And I got Dak Prescott, Drake May, Justin Fields, Jordan Love, Jared Goff, Tua. I think Dak is the best option out of those guys because Dak has some pretty good receivers now in Dallas. He has CeeDee Lamb, who's a surefire top 5 to 10 receiver. Then George Pickens, who is a really good receiver when he's actually focused and locked in. So you shouldn't have any issues throwing the ball to those guys. All right, we're in round 14 again. Trey Harris is a guy that I'm kind of interested in because how weak the Chargers receiver core is. Ayuk. Let's take a chance on Trey Harris. All right, defense. We'll get the Texans defense. Why not? All right, we're back on the clock for the final pick. We're picking the GOAT, Chris Boswell, again. All right, so the team's complete. We got Bijan Robinson with the second pick, then Brock Bowers, then Josh Allen, JSN, Chase Brown, Jerry Jeudy, Devontae Smith, Travis Hunter, Tony Pollard, Jacoby Myers, Tyrone Tracy, Jaydon Blue, Dak, Trey Harris, Texans defense, and Chris Boswell. Honestly, between the first pick and the second pick, I'm going to lean towards the first pick that I liked more than the second pick. Just, I want to go a different route, so I went with a stud tight end and a stud receiver instead of stacking on 2 elite right backs or 2 elite receivers. So I'm going to give the edge to the first overall pick. Guys, comment down. Let me know what you guys think. Did you like this team or did you like the first overall pick more? Please, I'd love to hear from you guys and talk about what picks you liked and what picks you didn't like. But appreciate you guys so much. Thank you so much for watching. Please give the video a like. And if you're new here or you haven't subscribed already, please subscribe. I'd really appreciate it. I'll see you guys next time. Peace.